Well, I've finished up my sit-ups and my yoga. I've got everything done. I'm preparing to go on my 8-kilometer walk with my little Tabby, who is now sleeping on the kitchen chair. However, I take the stroller. It's in behind. You can't show it to you, but I take the stroller, plop him in the stroller. He puts on a little red jacket, and I have a leash that I take with me, and we walk 8 kilometers together. And yesterday, when I come home, after he had gone for the walk with me, he was exhausted. He just kind of plopped on the floor and just stuck his belly on the cold floor, and he was there for like an hour. Yeah, he was exhausted. He is very when it's a kid, you would say animated, but he was very he was looking at everything, the birds and everything, the cars going by. Usually he's scared of the cars, but lately I've noticed he's not as bad. He will sit up and he will look at the people going by in the cars and the bicycles and things like that. So it was kind of cool. But he was exhausted. So I was having my morning coffee and I was listening to the TV. And there was a show on about pets. And what they're finding is that in the spring, as you're going into the spring, you have to prepare your pets for the spring. And this, I had no idea. So I do have a daughter who has a dog and a son. They have pets. And so what it's saying is that the pesticides and the stuff that's on the soil and the ground as your dog's walking, when you're done your walk, you're supposed to clean the paws, literally clean the paws with soap and water. Now, I would use an organic soap, but you're supposed to clean the paws with you're supposed to clean the paws with soap and water and dry them well, because apparently the things that as the dog's walking, they will pick up remnants of pesticides and other things, and it will absorb into their skin. I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea. I didn't know that. I thought they had a tough outer layer of skin for that. But it says that if it's an indoor pet, that you need to wash in between the toes and make sure that the paws are clean. All four, right? So that's important. Then they were talking about the raw food diet. And the reason I'm concerned about this, it's very, very expensive. And you're feeding your pet raw meat, raw meat. I mean, think about it. We don't eat raw meat, we cook it. So why would you feed a pet raw meat, I mean, sure, they do it in the wild, but their system is prepared for it. Their system, wild animals, their system is prepared for it, and they're made to eat raw meat. However, domesticated animals, cats and dogs, things like that, are not. And what they're finding is there is a disease that is going around, and it's going into all breeds, all different kinds of animals. So dogs, cats, guinea pigs, So this illness can actually kill your pet. And there are so many pets that are needing to be treated for this, but no one's aware of it. And this raw food diet is everybody wants to go natural, and everybody wants to keep their pets as healthy as they can. And so they're opting for the health food diet. Well, we're finding out that the raw diet is not as healthy as you thought it was. And it's very expensive. So they're saying if you've got the choice, do not feed your dog the raw meat diet. Now, I don't know about vegetables, but raw meat is a no-no for your pets, especially dogs. And I have friends and family who have dogs and do use the raw food or the raw meat diet. So think about it or research it. Don't take my word for it. Look it up because it's true. And it is a new illness that has come about. They said that it was mainstream many, many years ago. Like we're talking 20, 30, 40 years ago, But it wasn't happening for a long time. And now it's starting to see a resurgence in the dog population. So be aware of that. But the thing about the paws, I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea. So I'm going to put this out there for those friends of mine and family of mine who do have pets, that, make sure you're washing their paws. every single time you take them out for a walk, because they do. If they're playing on the grass and the grass is sprayed with pesticides, there are remnants of that on the grass, and so the animals will pick up those chemicals and it will absorb into their paws. So be aware of that. Just wanted to put that out there. I've just finished I've done all my exercises, everything. And so, like I said, I'm just preparing to take my cat for my 8-kilometer walk. Today is going to be nice. Tomorrow it's supposed to be rainy. So I want to see to get it done today, so that, just in case tomorrow it rains, I don't feel as guilty. During the winter months, I haven't been walking 8 kilometers. There's been some times that I have, but not very often. So as I said, I was going to join a gym. I haven't been able to accumulate those funds at this point in time. And I want to swim. I want to go swimming at the pool and do my laps for overall fitness. However, I have white hair. I have white hair. And it's getting whiter. I mean, in the summertime, it's like white. In the wintertime, it gets a little silver. But, so swimming in the pool without a cap, is not a good thing for me, because my hair will go purple or green, one or the other. So we'll see what happens. I'll see if I can get a bathing cap. But so the only option I have at this point in time is the walking. I am looking at getting, I can't wait. I'm so excited about this. I used to love to bike. When I was a young girl, I had a bicycle, and I used to bike to my aunt's way out on the farm. And I've done it a couple of times when I was little. I did it a couple of times without my mother's permission. So she didn't know where I was, but nobody really cared anyway, so I'd take off and go to my aunt's. But it was a long bike ride. It really was, and a lot of hills. And think about it. There was bears and foxes and wolves, and it didn't phase me. Now, you wouldn't catch me doing that. But back then, it was a lot braver, right? So anyhow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase a bicycle, a 3-wheeler. Okay, I have to be careful here because people steal those things. Like, thievery. Like, damn, save your own money and get your own. Like, you can get them at second-hand stores. Stop thieving everything, okay? Have some pride. Have some, gumph. Get a job. Mow the lawn for people. I don't know. Pick cans. I'm so respectful of the men that I see. And I see men doing it. Picking cans. It's got a lot of benefits. It doesn't go to the landfill. It doesn't hang around on the street corners, the cans, and make it look like a dump, okay? So these men are actually, and I've seen women doing it too, and kids. They pick up the cans, they take the cans, and they trade it in for money. What they do with that money is not my business. The fact is, they are saving our world from the disrespect I see so often. I just want to slide this out there. I see people do this all the time. They have a dog, okay? And they sell those bags at the dollar store. At the dollar store, okay? Pick up your dog's poop. And after you pick it up and you put it in that bag, if you go to all the trouble of picking up your dog shit and putting it in a bag, is it that rough to carry it to a garbage can and go, like, really? Is it that hard? Like really? Is it that heavy? Do you need a wheelbarrow to carry your dog's poop? I have never seen anything so ridiculous in my life. I seen a neighbor who doesn't even live in my building, but lives in a couple of buildings down. They don't let their dog poop on their lawn. They bring it to poop on our lawn. And then they scoop it up and they put it in this green bag. All the time, same bag, same person, same spot. They put it, literally dump it on our property and just plop it. They plop it and just leave it there. The other day, there was like a little mountain of friggin' dog poop with these little bags. So at least they're putting it in bags, but putting the garbage is just a couple extra steps. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I watched this show about the pets, and that's the first thing that popped in my head. It's like, come on, pick up your poop. I don't shit in your backyard. Don't shit in mine. So anyway, I'm going to prepare and go for my walk. I probably got off thought there, but I'm going to go for my walk today. I'm I'm looking forward to the nicer weather so that I can get out more often. And, I find that it actually helps me stay away from the cupboard and the goodies that are in the cupboard. So I do what I got to do, right? So I am going to be going for my walk. Now, tomorrow, as I said, it's going to be rain. And then the next day, I think it's sun. So as often as I can. And I believe they're calling for snow. I guess, what is that in March? It comes in like a lion, it goes out like a lamb, it comes in like a lamb, it goes out like a lion. Well, we're going to get a couple of snowfalls before spring actually sets in. So, that's just nature. That's the way it goes. So I shall see you on the next video. The good Lord be willing. Namaste. And you know what? Pick up your dog poop, okay? Have some pride. Bye.